What's up, gems? I'm Jamelia, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. To my returning subscribers, you guys, welcome back. I am back with part 2 of, let me triple check, the Toxic Teacher Experience Story Time. Change the title there a little bit, but let's get straight into it. I shall waste no more time with my rants and rambles. Let's do this. Start the screen recording. And here we go.
Teacher experience.
I bet you knew you'd see me here. The way that I could stitch this video 50 times. Anyways, well-spoken, right? Probably my most frequent comment. She's so well-spoken for an 18-year-old. How she speaks is satisfying. Vocabulary, dialect, diction, vernacular. It's my niche. It's why I have a following. That and the fact that I'm hot. Anywho, I can't public speak for shit. I just can't do it. Not to be
I like
confused,
her.
I don't want to. I literally cannot. Blackout, I pass out, I get sick, I violently shake. Going into high school, I was like, I gotta tell my teachers. So I said, yo guys, I can't do it, but I will go above and beyond to avoid doing it. I will write essays for you. I will do extra credit work. You just can't call on me in class. They were like, if she's willing to work 10 times harder than any other student to avoid it, obviously.
Anyone else dealt or deals with that? Like, I remember whether it was elementary school, middle school, or high school, if I did not raise my hand, please don't call on me. It's like instant anxiety attack, instant panic. I'm thinking about how I can possibly say what I'm about to say wrong. Like, the many ways I can butcher. Like just now, I feel like low-key butchered what I wanted to say, but anyone else experience that anxiety? It's just like, please don't call on me. Please don't call on me. And then they call on you and you're just like, oh, why?
And let it slide. Except for one teacher. He was like, don't worry, I'm gonna fix you. That may beg the question for you as it did for me, what does that entail? He made my 13-year-old ass sit in his 50-year-old ass's office every single day during my lunch period and read to him. At the end of every single day, he'd go, you're so well spoken. I don't get why you don't want to do it, Caroline. Imagine my frustration. It's like, fuck you, Jonathan.
Talk about your most toxic teacher experience.
Okay, trigger warning, abuse.
Creepy,
I had this crazy
all
teacher
that.
for my 6th grade science class, and she was just known to be insane. She duct taped a kid's mouth shut because she didn't want to hear their voice or something, and she threatened to shave this girl's head because she was playing with her hair in class. But she used to tell long personal stories that would take 20 minutes of class time, and one day she starts telling this story, and 5 minutes into it, I just close my textbook on my desk.
Ooh.
And she notices and she snaps at me. She's like, how disrespectful. I guess I'm not worthy of your respect.
You're not.
Am I even a teacher to you? Blah, 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 blah. And she makes me stay after class. After class, it's just me and
For closing his textbook. Oh, okay. Because who exactly did she think she was? You were panini pressed. That his textbook interrupted your story time, which was probably irrelevant to these students and whatever topic or subject. Ma'am. No, ma'am.
and she's like,
No, ma'am.
I've noticed you've been having a lot of behavior problems recently.
No, ma'am.
Are your parents And I was like, what? And she was like, are your parents hitting you? And I was like, no. Oh my God, no. And she was like, oh. She was blown away that they weren't hitting me.
Ooh.
Okay, talk about your most
What?
toxic teacher experience.
Oh, this started early. I was in 5th grade, right? And
Okay.
at that time, we had a pizza party. And my teacher was a completely impatient man. So he was like, everyone throw away your cups right now. No one should be drinking any more juice. I don't want you all hyper for when I'm teaching. Now, my friend actually brought some fabric softener for me because he's like, you should put this in your clothes. They'll make them smell amazing. He poured some fabric softener in a cup for me so I can take it home and pour it in. Don't know why. We were 5th graders. Our brains didn't work fully. But I was like, okay, yeah, cool, thanks.
so
I
cute,
kept
though.
it on the desk. My teacher comes up and he's like, why aren't you listening to me, Howlett? I was like, it's not juice. And he's like, you think you're smarter than me? I was like, this might be something deeper for you. He took
Right?
the cup and drank it. And I just looked at him and he looked at me. He knew he already fucked up. And I just said, how do you feel? He just looked at me and he was like, stop talking. This man drank fabric softener.
Talk about your most toxic teacher experience.
Is he okay though? He didn't smell it first? You just opened the bottle and straight chugged it? Sir. Whew.
I've always wanted to tell this story, and my day has come. I was in the 4th grade, and I had this teacher who completely hated me, and I never figured out why, because I was such a teacher's pet because my mom's a teacher. I knew how to act. I was a good kid, whatever. And so she would get on me for things that, like, she wouldn't get on anybody else about. Like, if I, like, missed a homework assignment, she'd, like, humiliate me in front of the whole class. Or if I was, like, eating in class, she'd come and, like, take my food and throw it away. And she wouldn't do this to, like, anybody else. And we had classroom chores and, like, tasks that we had to do. And one of mine was cleaning the pencil sharpener. And I was partnered with this other boy. And so I cleaned the pencil sharpener one day. It was fine. Everything was totally cool.
Okay.
And then she called me into, like, her office a week later and was like, "You broke the pencil sharpener." And I was
How?
like, "No, I didn't. Like, I didn't break anything." She called my parents and told them that I
Hey,
damaged the
twinsies.
property. But the kid who actually did it was the kid
Shouldn't
who went
be
around
drinking it.
peeing on all the different toilet paper rolls. And his mom was a janitor that had to clean it up.
Okay, talk about your most toxic teacher
Plot
experience.
twist.
I have been waiting to talk about this for such a long time.
Let's hear
In
it.
first grade, I had the teacher named Miss Sherry. She was old and she was grouchy. And I did not like her, and she hated me. She always treated me like crap. I'm Middle Eastern, and she would also treat the other Middle Eastern kids like trash as well. One time around Christmas time, she told us to bring frosting for each of us to build our own gingerbread houses out of graham crackers.
Okay.
I guess I was absent that day, or I didn't get the memo that we were supposed to bring frosting for each of us, so I didn't bring frosting on the day that we were gonna build the gingerbread houses. There was a few other kids who had forgotten, so she made us wait in line to use the phone, and I asked my mom if she could bring me some, but she couldn't because she was busy doing something, which I didn't really care about, making some stupid dumb gingerbread houses. They were stupid.
she
and
okay?
ugly
She
anyway.
good.
I told her that my mom couldn't bring any, so she told me to go share with the girl that I sat next to because her mom gave her 2 cans of frosting. At the end of the class period, when I finished building the gingerbread houses, we're about to go home, she comes up to me and says, "Daniela, your mom is cheap." I told mom.
Welcome, Dunkin' Donuts. How may I help you today? Hi.
I guess that was the end of the video. I'm like, what the hell is this? Excuse me. My mom is cheap. Miss Ma'am, watch your mouth. And like sis said, nobody cared about your stupid gingerbread houses anyway. She didn't care. She didn't care. That was rude. I'm telling you, some of the stories, toxic, yes. Some of these teachers crazy. And bullies. Like, how dare you pick on somebody else's kid? Ew. But yeah, please don't forget to comment down below if you've had a toxic experience with a teacher or witnessed the toxicity. I don't get it. Like, why did you become a teacher? Like, what was the reason for it? But if you've made it this far in the video, you guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for being present. Thanks for kicking it with me. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I do appreciate you guys more than words can explain. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, lovely, productive, amazing day. I hope you guys have been well, and I will see you guys in the next video. And if you have any suggestions, please don't forget to comment those down below. Yeah. Bye, guys.